Hey people, today I'm going to be filming a video I would never normally film. If you've seen my channel before, you'll know what I mean. Today I'm going to be filming a video about this book, The Poetry Games. It's by the young writers, which have been going since 1991. They inspire young children and teens to write poems and all sorts of other stuff, and they'll get published into a book. This book costs $15.99 or £16, not dollars, pounds. And this is for the northeast side of the UK. There's lots of bookmarks in it because these are my top 12 that I'm going to be reading, and mine is also bookmarked. My poem that I wrote is in this book. So basically, the Poetry Games is a competition where hundreds, maybe even thousands of children around the UK write poems in this instance poems, and the best poems will get put into a book, and the very best ones will be asked to, I believe, have a video made, and the winners will get a Amazon Fire Kindle thing? Amazon Fire HD Kindle, I think, or like an iPad or something. Is it the winners up there get the Kindle? Something like that. But they are really, really good prizes. So I'll be reading mine last because it's mine. But these are my top 12. They're in no particular order. I'm just reading in the order that they come in the book. So the schools that have taken part in this, there are some independent entries, and then there's Avicenna Academy, Barnsley Academy, my school, Bedlingtonshire Academy, Caedmon College, Ecclescliffe School, Ethos PRU, George Stephenson High School, Kenton School, Newcastle School for Boys, Northallerton School and Sixth Form College, Scarborough UTC, Tittersalt School, Upper Wharfdale School, and that's it. And hopefully I tried to pronounce this right. I've never heard of these places before. But the first poem is called Scars. It's by Beth Anderson, 14. Here on my arm lies a mark that I made. When I was so low, I cut with a blade, to punish my body for being a mess. Though here is my testament, I must confess, that seeing these scars left on my arms, legs and chest, makes me realise I was in a place of no rest. I feel guilty inside for leaving this token. Now I will see and remember that I was so broken. But seeing these scars helps me see that I survived so much trauma, and now I am free. So I ask you now to stand with me and fight, to show all these demons what they're doing is not right. You won the battle of good versus bad. You are still alive and no longer sad. Here on my arm lies a mark of survival. I got through my hate and beat my self-rival. Scars, Beth Anderson, 14. Here is my next one. This one is called Am I the Only One by Emily Susanna Hilton, 13. I stand here, stranded. I am here, isolated. Why is life so hard? I hear loud screams in my head. I am trapped, not able to escape. My life is a blur. Who do they think they can be making fun of me, calling me names, hurting me? Am I alone? Am I the only one? Pain strikes, knocks me down, echoes beckoning, words threatening, life slowly closing in. I hear a sense of safety. I can hear a small whisper. Somebody is listening. I turn around to see nobody waiting for me. But I can feel a presence. I can hear someone say to me, "You're not the only one." Although I feel pain, although I am empty, I know I am not alone. How can I be alone? I am not the only one who is hurt. I am not the only one who is pointless. I am not the only one who is deserted. I am the one who was heard. Sorry if you heard that beep as well, that was just a notification. That was Am I the Only One by Emily Susanna, I think Susanna Hilton. This is Who Am I by Grace Lodge, 12. Grace is one of my friends as well. Obviously from my school. Who am I? If you asked me now, I wouldn't know. It doesn't matter if I'm different. It's just me. It doesn't matter if I feel like I should be different. It's just me. But what about you? What about you finding out who you are? Just be different from me. Be the sapling of a new growing tree. And believe in who you could be. There is no we, because everyone is different in their own way. Our own way is the best way. Our best way can't be forced, but it can be forced to be discovered. Why bad? It's not. Don't cry at night, because this is who you really are. Know that people care that you let it out. Never keep you covered. Let it escape. Those who judge shouldn't be a part of your heart. Chisel them out and leave them behind. This is who you are. Mike, one question to you. Who are you? No one can change what you do. That was Who Am I by Grace Lodge. That was my plan. This one is We're Killing Ourselves by Niall Jeffries, 12. Black gold, a fortune when sold, creates pollution with little solution. Illegal tycoons with evil goons. Lumberjacks, their mighty axe, cut down forests, stopping oxygen. Huge machines with nasty means. Nuclear missile, asking for trouble. Total destruction is not an option. A nuclear war would be the end. Explosions round every bend. Save the environment, we're killing ourselves. Aliens and asteroids are not the problem, society is. Save the environment, we're killing ourselves. We are the problem, we're killing ourselves. That was We're Killing Ourselves by Niall Jeffries. I See Him Standing There by Tanya Louise Watts, 13. Oh yeah, that light that keeps going across the screen, it'll just be cars' reflections from outside. He's there with me, telling me I am his everything. He's there helping me up when I fall down. He's there when I cry. He is my knight in shining armour. He's not coming back. He was there telling me I was his everything. He was there when I fell down. He was there when I cried. He was my knight in shining armour. He's still never coming back. Without him, I have no hand to hold. Without him, I feel broken, like I'm half of a whole. Without him, I'm torn like a snail in a storm. Without him, I'm just a sad song. We were fireworks in the night sky. We were partners in crime. He's never coming back. He was my perfect melody, the one I wanted to hear. He's gone forever. They told me to forget him. He told us that not even death would tear us apart. That was a lie. Flowers at his feet, sleeping for eternity. I will never forget, because in my heart I see him standing there. That was See Him Standing There by Tanya Louise Watts. This is Emotions by Jessica Young, 12. Isolation. Have you ever been left alone? Been left to rot in your small, isolated mind? When you see a light but don't have the courage to reach for it, you feel trapped, alone, fear. Everyone has had it. You don't have to lie. Your younger self used to keep your door open wide with the light on, so that the darkness could never reach you. Bullying, not having the courage to stand up for yourself. People saying that you're an unsocial mess, leaving you to stand in the corner by yourself. You feel a wave of sadness overcome you. You let your confidence drain down until there is nothing left. You feel like you don't deserve pity. Loss. The feeling of losing someone is heartbreaking. You just want to lock yourself in your room, never wanting to see a speck of daylight, mourning about the lost. Then remember, then forget. You have to let go. That was Emotions by Jessica Young. This is The Wait by... Wait, no, this is not one of them I'm reading. Never mind. This is It's Raining by Sophie Gatenby, 12. It's raining bombs, watching the cloudy grey sky from my war-ruined kitchen, gathering my last hopes that we all don't die. The unpredictable gunfire, taking us by storm, bombs and our music to my ears, my entire family crying in this wreck of a street, crouched looking at what used to be my comfy home. A place for family, a place for comfort, a place for warmth. No place for this war zone. Never could I have imagined leaving my humble home, but now all that stands is me, in a pile of torn, broken belongings that used to be my home. Never could I have imagined this wasteland of a street. Soldiers taking children, shooting innocent men, war manipulating souls, family gone, home gone, shaking in a pit of poverty, but none of us defeated, because we can all still hope. That was It's Raining by Sophie Gatenby. I haven't pronouncing all our guys' names right as well, if you're watching this. Again, don't start reading ones which I'm not supposed to be reading. This is War Poem by Billy Carter, 12. In the mud, in the snow, the soldiers have to go. Millions die every day, only for little pay. Everyone wants the Victoria Cross, even if it's at their loss. Their families are crying, hoping their loved ones aren't dying. If somebody is brave, it puts them in an early grave. They will eventually end up dead, poppies surrounding their head. Destruction everywhere. It's not really fair. Countries going to war, no one knows what for. That was War Poem by Billy Carter, 12. This is A Message for All Humans by Joseph Granville, 13. Some species have come to their demise, and sadly, this is no surprise. We need to work together to try to preserve some species forever. It makes me sad to hear the word, but together we can change the world. Many species are going extinct, so we need to work together to stop more dying by every blink. I hate seeing it on the news, so let's pray at church on pews. Let's pray to God for the animals' sakes. I mean, what's at stake? I hope they stop getting hunted, and I hope humans stop hunting them. We can use ones that die from old age, but not any slaughtered, brutally murdered, or accidentally killed. Right, let's get serious for a moment. Even though it could feel like a millennia, I just want to tell you to listen. We need to save them all, just like Noah before us. Are we just going to stand here, or are we going to do something? Something could be a little, like no plastic straws, or maybe a little bigger, like no littering at all, or maybe even bigger, recycle. Just please do these all, please. This is What is Life by Megan Glynn, 15. What is life? Life is full of guns, bombs, terror attacks. How do we stop it? We can't. But what we can do is not let them win. We show no fear. We live the life we have been given. We don't stereotype. We show no hate towards race or religion. We are one. We act as one. We are a team and we stick together. We can't be afraid of leaving the house. We can't be afraid of the things that hurt us. We have to be a team. So now I ask you, what is life? Life is sticking together throughout the bad times. That was What is Life by Megan Glenn. This is Peace by Ellie Jane Gregory, 12. When the first man drops, when the first man is down, when his last breath is taken, war is on. Shells are fired in every direction, destroying everything in their path. Then guns are fired from the other side to destroy God's men, to destroy your father's men. The silly little arguments, the silly little fights can lead to war, so don't do it anymore. War is evil, war is cruel, war is deadly, war should end. God bless us with peace. That was Peace by Ellie Jane Gregory. This is What I Believe by Jordan Andrew Affey, 18. Ever since I was a kid, ever since I was a child, I believed in all manner of things, both wacky and wild. I was told of Santa and the Easter Bunny. Looking back, that's kind of funny, that I believed in such lies, but how quickly innocence dies. Sitting at your Christmas meal, time to tell your parents Santa's not real. This marks your journey to grow, the end of your innocent flow. Now as an adult, what I do believe, life is a game of push and heave, with no real winning, constantly wondering, head always spinning. I believe in tomorrow, in the new generation, in all the children who wait for Santa to arrive, for those are the kids who keep magic alive. That was What I Believe by Jordan Andrew Affey. This is Science. I hate science, they all say, but Science by Dominic Baldwin, 12. That's that. I hate science, they all say, not understanding what it actually is, never trying it, never truly thinking. First you have physics. Physics, no, they all yell. Electricity. Without electricity, no phones, no computers, no light bulbs. Gravity pulls you in, keeps you on Earth. Now you have biology. Cute little dogs are better. Did you know that biology can include dogs? Breathing, fur, heart, organs. Chemistry. Mix these two, get a new chemical. Mix these two, need a new lab. That was Science by Dominic Baldwin. And then this is one of my runner-up entries. And yes, there was 13 there. I know there was 12 bookmarks. Just that 2 of them on the same page. But this is one of the runner-up ones which I really wanted to include. This is This Girl Can by Rihanna Bartrop. Doesn't have an age. Girls can do anything a boy can. People say some sports are just for a man. People are wrong. Girls can be strong. Some teachers say, I need a strong boy to help me today. Why not girls? We are more than just curls. Boys say, no, you can't play football. Go away. You're not good at all. Even if girls work hard at school, boys get paid more, bigger pool. Girls get judged more on looks, expected to learn and read books. Boys can be sporty, they get all the glory. But let me tell you now, this girl can. That was This Girl Can by Rihanna Bartrop. I'm going to look through and see if I can find any more interesting ones that deserve a bit of reading, but weren't in my top 13. This is Because of You by Daisy Whittaker. 14. I think that's how you say it now. I was happy when I was younger, until I met you. Your insults, your jokes, and your constant torment. I deserved better. Ganging up on me, laughing at my insecurities, made me think of things I didn't want to think about. Because of you. the blood, the scars on my arms, the cuts getting deeper and deeper. How? Why? When? Where? All the things that went through my mind. Then, the worst thing that could have happened. My mum found me. I was on the ground, unconscious, forever. All because of you. That was Because of You by Daisy Whittaker. Now this is a funny one that managed to somehow get in here. So this is the one that just happens to have been placed next to my entry. This is my entry. This is Fortnite All Night. My entry, Love is Love. This entry, Fortnite All Night. Yet some of them, because these two topics are completely different, yet there's one a bit further on that literally deserve to be next to each other. Let's see if I can find it. No matter how different, and no one's perfect. No matter how different, no one's perfect. Together, they fit perfectly. And then there's just Fortnite All Night and Love is Love. Oh well, I'm now going to read Fortnite All Night because the fact that Fortnite made it into this book is kind of funny, but it isn't a bad poem ultimately. Fortnite All Night. Every day and every night, all I see and do is Fortnite. Running into a smaller space, fighting, shooting in people's faces. Gunshots at me, they must be mistaken. It will be their lives that will be taken. Flown in from afar, got to run, got to find the best gun. From 100 to 1, my aim is to be a winner. Building and fighting, it's all a bit frightening. Jumping up and down, everyone's going to cry now. I'm going to shoot them in the head now. I'm close to the end now. I see my enemy, one shot away from claiming victory. I do my victory dance. It's a bit of a wiggle and a prance. I've just teared up. I've won first place. You all know I'm the best at this game. That was by Connor Goodall. Fortnite All Night by Connor Goodall, 14. I shall now read out mine. Before I do, though, I just want to say that this video is there to inspire children to write, because I am just a normal person. Every single poem that I've just read out is done by a normal person. A normal person who's been to a normal school, who's lived in a normal life, but has been able to get published in a book for something that they've written. Now, if you know me in person, you will know that I personally want to become a teacher when I'm older, and when I retire, I want to become an author. So this is my first step to becoming an author. This is my poem, Love is Love by Amelia Jane Bywater, 13. I am the L in LGBTQ, and so are many others, but despite all this, we are just like you, cared for by our mothers. Just because I like girls doesn't mean I can't like pearls, so let's break the stereotype and not judge others on who they like. You may think we are different, but we are all human, so homophobes, why? We are just like you. All people are different, every single one, but we are all human. Bullying should be done. So despite our differences, love is still love. No matter what you think, we can all soar like doves. I'm the L in LGBTQ, and I can love, just like you. I have a lot of friends on the LGBTQ plus spectrum, and this poem is basically to try and help validate them more, and myself as well. The reason why I didn't put LGBTQ plus is because then it wouldn't rhyme, it just wouldn't fit in with the poem. So I hope you've enjoyed listening to me read out these poems, all written by normal people from all across the UK. This is just the northeast side poem book. These books, if you would like to buy one, they are £15.99, that is. And I would actually recommend getting one because some of these poems can be really inspiring. And I mean, there is also another funny one which I thought we should read. If you want to know where mine is, if you want to get the book, mine is page 27. Just saying, mine's on page 27. This is The Clown in Town by Ellie Eastwood, 13. She's one of my friends. But this one's quite funny. I was on my way to the town. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw something that made me frown. His nose was red and big. He wore a colourful wig. I looked down and his shoes were brown. Oh no, he's a clown! I was scared. Nobody cares. I began to run. This wasn't any fun. My heart sank, so I phoned my Uncle Frank to see if he could help me. I ran as fast as I could with the clown behind me. I ran and I ran. Then my uncle came along in his black and white van. My mum couldn't help me as she was having a fake tan. He parked up in his van. Then we both ran as the clown was still in town. As we ran, I saw my Aunt Fran, and she was with another man. My uncle wasn't very happy, and he stumbled over a nappy. The clown had gone, so me and Uncle Frank ran all the way back to the man. That was The Clown in Town by Ellie Eastwood, 13. I hope you've enjoyed this video about the poetry games by the young writers. They've been going since 1991 and been inspiring children. I hope to inspire more children by filming this video to let kids know that even if they think they're insignificant, they can still write something and make it into an actual, real, published book, just like I did. This is my work. I wrote this, and it's now in a proper, published book that you can buy in a shop. Please share this video with everyone that you know to try and spread the message that you can do anything. You can be anything. You can achieve greatness. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Thanks for watching. Bye.